1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Anyway, like I was saying, so yeah, Fable 3. Oh, hi everybody. We're back.
And there's a guy right here.
I forgot what we were doing already. I was too busy watching you play the first Dark Souls. And so now and so immediately I didn't see Cobra-headed people, and I'm like, what happened? Where'd you go?
Yeah, I was actually, it's been a while since we played, so I don't even remember where I was.
Yeah, at the time we're recording, this is hopefully the longest lull we've had on our channel. But you know what? This isn't a full-time thing. We do what we want. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, and plus, like we stuff, it's the time of the year, there's stuff happening, and we gotta adjust from being in the spring semester, and then the summer now, and so whatever. Yeah.
I think Fable 3 pretty much just became buy everything the game.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
I'm sorry. We've been ranting about that because I've been playing Fable 3. We should record a Fable. We should go back to the first Fable. I love the first Fable.
So, did you hear that? There's a lot of noise going on.
It's just a lot of noise. Hey, everybody, we're actually going to experiment with hearing the game while we're playing it. It might sound terrible later in recording when it gets posted. I don't care. Learn as you go. When we make our second channel and we have all these things figured out, it'll be fine.
Yeah. When
our second channel, the Zora Brothers.
Zora Brothers.
Yeah. I don't know.
Or the what was that band called in Majora's Mask?
Oh man, that would be perfect.
Crap.
That would really be perfect for a second channel.
Oh, whoa! Why is this door open now? Okay, I don't care. I'm cool.
These guys look really nasty and mean, but don't seem to be that difficult, at least for you.
Yeah, I don't remember what I've done. I think I'd just be a boss, maybe.
Sure.
I think that was the last thing.
Oh yeah, I remember all these guys who have made permanent houses in babushka dolls.
Babushka.
Whoa. Moose and
what is
square.
Up with all these noises? Oh, that's where I'm going. I'm going that way now.
I can't say squirrel if they're Russian. Moose and squirrel. I miss Rocky and Bullwinkle. The show was amazing. I guess it just wouldn't I guess it wouldn't work as a new, if they...
No, well, they tried to do that.
I know they did, yeah. But they can't do it now because it was such a Cold War show,
Yeah.
It was so based on communism. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Back when shows could be about stuff like that. The other day I was watching old Looney Tunes. Old Looney Tunes is incredible.
Yep.
Like the animation, the voices, it's amazing. Mm-hmm. And they show the credits at the beginning of each episode, and it's like 6 guys. That's the credits. That's it.
Well, and they did full animation back then, where they redrew everything, every frame.
2 animators, like one guy for the background. Mel Blanc does the voices.
Yeah.
And one guy directs it, and that's it.
Yeah, they don't even animate like that in anything anymore, where they do full animation, where they redraw every frame.
Don't get me wrong, I understand, because with computers, why would you? But it's still incredible that they were able to do all that. It makes me think of Roger Rabbit. I still don't know how they did that movie.
Yeah.
I have no idea how they made that movie in the 80s.
Yeah, I know.
It seems impossible.
They drew a perfect image of, what's his name? That guy that was in it.
Christopher Lloyd?
Yeah. I was going somewhere with that, but then I
was like, are you
forgetting.
making a joke, or are you just
I wasn't talking about Christopher Lloyd. I was talking about the main character.
Oh, I don't know his name.
He's dead. He's dead, He's dead in real life. He died, last year or something.
Well, I know that, but I don't know
his name is, Hopkins or something Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins?
No, it's something like that. It's not Anthony Hopkins.
It actually is, because when you said that sounded
It's like John
familiar.
Hopkins or something.
Oh, that might be right. John Hoskins? I don't know. It's something like that, though. You're right.
Yeah.
It's just that the only other thing I ever saw him in after that was wasn't it an Adam Sandler movie? Wasn't he in Billy Madison or something?
Oh, I don't know.
Wasn't he the dad in Billy Madison? No.
No.
Who was the dad in Billy Madison?
I don't know who the dad was in Billy Madison. Oh, wait, I do, but it wasn't him. The only thing I can think of him being in was that Jet Li movie. You know, where Jet Li was a dog? Or he wasn't literally a dog, but like Jonathan Hoskins like owned him. Like he put it was like
God, I don't remember that.
Oh, and he used his actual accent where he's like, oh, you know.
Well, yeah, because he's British in real life, which is also impressive because he had a great like
New York
accent.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
What do I want?
So this is the Gorman brothers talking nostalgia for 10 minutes or so, or however long, because I have no idea. Just realized that.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, for anybody who cares, we are gonna try to play every Souls game on this channel. Not all at the same time, obviously, but you know, one at a time. Trying to play all these games.
We're gonna Tarantino it though. We're starting with Dark Souls 2. We'll go to Demon Souls next. Then we'll do Bloodborne and end with the first Dark Souls.
We're probably gonna go to the first Dark Souls next because I don't own anything else besides this. But I will eventually have the capabilities of playing the other ones. Wait, how many did I have?
Now, when you get those, are we gonna record live? Like, the first time you ever play it, are you gonna record it, or are you gonna play it first?
I'm gonna with obviously with Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1, I've already played them, but with
you need to like play while you're talking.
Yeah, I know.
Hand motions toward me aren't registering.
I don't know. Sure, why not?
What level are you now? 66.
Something.
That's cool.
Yeah. But anyways, I'm not gonna play Demon Souls or Bloodborne before I record it. So we'll see how it goes.
I mean, I feel like Demon Souls you should be able to handle because from what I've heard anyway, Dark Souls is supposed to be tougher.
Yeah.
And the controls and the combat style are relatively similar.
Yeah.
You should be able to piece it together. I mean, obviously you're not going to be perfect, but it should go fairly smooth. Bloodborne, I don't know. I haven't really heard how its difficulty is yet.
Yeah, compared to the other ones, I don't know. It looks a lot more streamlined, like the combat does.
It does, yeah.
It looks so much better, like just.
But at the
overall.
same time, I see like just hundreds of enemies at a time. Like it seems to be a lot more enemies.
The thing is, the creator. Miyazaki, I think his name is Miyazaki. I can't remember. He wanted to change up the gameplay completely. You know, usually in a Dark Souls game, Demon Souls game, you would want to use a shield, and you would want to, because that's the easiest way to play is with a shield, and you know you play it safe and play on the defense. But in Bloodborne, what they want you to do is play aggressively, and I'm just like getting hurt by these people.
No, you're doing great.
They want you to play aggressively. That way, you're out of your comfort zone.
He wasn't really doing great. I lied.
Oh, I don't know how that's gonna sound, but
today is the day of experimentation.
I haven't died in a while in this game, so we'll see if I die down here.
You confused me again. Because I just saw you playing the first Dark Souls, and I'm like, what are you talking about? I just saw... Oh, that's right.
I didn't die in Dark Souls. Shut up.
Dude, it was an awful, awful part of the game. It's okay.
Yeah, it's pretty awful. I think everybody
just watching it made me cringe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody knows about
that.
So
what boss is this going to be?
This is the Lost Sinner.
The Lost Sinner.
The Lost Sinner. Yeah, I'll go ahead and summon Lucatila. I doubt she'll really get into much trouble. Although there is a thing down here that I really dislike. Do I have any arrows? Do I have any arrows equipped? I have 16 arrows. Do I have any more arrows? Yes, I do have arrows. I'll use my poison arrows.
Coconut.
Okay, so there used to be these slug things down here. Now there's this thing. You remember that thing? That thing?
Oh, yeah. I was like, no, I don't remember. Yeah, I do. Yeah, he's cool. I like him a lot.
Hopefully my poison arrows will do a lot of damage to him. I don't know if he's susceptible to poison, though. I think he is. I think he just got poisoned. A lot of things
It does look like he's getting hurt.
So one thing in this game that can be a plus and can be not a plus is that a lot of the enemy types and bosses are humanoid type creatures where they their bodies look similar to a human. But in the first Dark Souls, a lot of the bosses weren't humanoid, so that kind of left room for a lot of creativity, I guess. But in this one, there's a lot of humanoids, and that's like some people's problems. You think you said that you really liked all the bosses so far, which I do too.
I really have. Of course, I haven't seen the first Dark Souls, so I have nothing to compare it to.
Yeah.
Except for other video games in general, and in that context, they're really well crafted. At least in their design.
Oh crap!
I don't know if they're all very unique to fight because I haven't really fought. I only fought 2 of them before the controller was taken from me. Really.
Well, that thing explodes.
Lucatiel didn't take any damage against that huge dude. One guy just ran over and tackled her.
Well, that thing explodes on you, and that's part of it.
I see.
Take it. I just want to get past these things. I don't really like these things. Sometimes what I do...
you got attacked when that soul came to you.
Yeah. Sometimes what I like to do is go to the boss first, and then try to explore around, and... Oh my god,
Lucatiel, come on now.
And then I'll explore later, and usually off screen most of the time. Oh yeah.
Oh, Lewitt again. Oh, that's my bro.
Yeah.
Y'all, Lewitt. Shawty.
Okay, well that'll make it easier to... Oh, nice. Okay, we can just go down this way.
Sebastien.
So this is a very small area. We go straight to the boss. But there are some dangers because there are a lot of explodey dudes in there. And they hurt really bad. And there's deep water, and deepish water makes it really hard to move around.
Yeah.
I'm kind of unused to how I'm moving right now. Like, used to, it would seem like this is, like, really agile. But since I've been playing the first Dark Souls, and I got that ring, you know, that makes it...
you were definitely doing, especially with your flips and your cartwheels and stuff.
Yeah. The Dark Wood Grain Ring, I believe it's called. Or the Dark Grain Wood Ring.
The Ichabod Crane Ring.
Yeah. Okay, I think... I didn't know this until recently, but I think you can light this up and it makes the boss room.
Scarecrow, otherwise known as Dr. Crane Ring. What's his first name? It's not Ichabod.
Ichabod Crane?
Yeah.
No, let me just make sure there's nothing up here. Oh.
It's okay. What do you think I was talking about earlier?
Oh, yeah.
I explicitly said I have no idea how long we've been doing this.
Oh, well. We'll just do it.
I just assumed we'd go to the boss, and it'll be more than 10 minutes.
I don't know. That might not be.
I don't tell time well in this room when we start recording. Time gets very strange.
Well, yeah, time does, and you gotta realize that sometimes... Oh my gosh, go! What are you doing? You're trapped. God dang it. These CPUs. Thank you. Okay, let us fight the boss. Are you ready? Watch this. Watch.
To the sky.
Okay, so here's the lost sinner. Da 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 da. This guy, a little bug. See the bug?
Is that the lost sinner? They found him. He's in that dude's eye.
Actually, that is a female.
Ah, it reminds me of that creature from Resident Evil 4 that was blind but would charge you.
Oh yeah.
In the castle. I don't know, for a moment I just thought of that. I don't know why.
Yeah. Okay.
The Lost Sinner. He's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
You said she?
She.
She's pretty cool too. This one's definitely more just a human being, basically.
Yeah.
But
it does do some ninja stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
but the locked up hands is a cool little.
Yeah, it's a cool little addition.
Yeah, I like
that. It's nicely designed, like just like the character appearance itself.
Is there backstory to all these bosses that we skip? Okay.
Well, no, we don't skip it. You have to go look for it.
Oh, okay.
This in the Dark Souls realm, in every game. I don't know about Demon Souls. I don't know how in-depth the story was in that one. But in all these games, all of the story is told in basically the items or just things like that. You have to look at the environment to get the story.
Okay, well that's actually cool. That way you're not being forced.
Yeah, it's a very deep lore, but it's very complex. You have to... There's entire communities devoted to,
like the Diablo series.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. The Diablo series. There's lots of riveting lore.
There are some people who really love the lore of it. They do. Oh, that'd be fun to play, Diablo.
Yeah.
Even the third one. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
It just had a garbage storyline.
Yeah, so we're just playing this like when I'm fighting these bosses. Like I'm not like usually I'm like really kind of on edge in a way, but like for some reason recording makes it easier in a way.
That's weird because most people seem to be the opposite. They seem to do worse when they're being recorded.
I just seem like very just
because you're
at peace in a way.
Because you're too busy thinking about the recording. You're trying to talk constantly so that you are being aware of the fact that you're a let's player.
Lucatiel almost died but didn't die.
Hey, I mean, Lewitt, you're my boy, Lewitt.
Yeah, it's actually important that Lucatiel doesn't die. Did I explain that? With certain characters, you have to do a certain amount of boss fights without them dying.
Yeah, you told me
to complete
about
their
Lucatiel.
quest line, and they'll give you like a weapon or something. And I got more souls to spend.
Yay!
What level? I didn't even check to. I didn't even check to see what level my weapon is. I don't even remember what I do have or don't have. It's been a while. Since last time we've recorded, I have beat Dark Souls 2 again and have started playing, and I've gotten about halfway through Dark Souls 1, so it's... I mean, I've played Dark Souls 1 before that, but...
Since the last time we recorded, I still haven't hit puberty. We're waiting on that one.
That was a primal bonfire. It's a broken bonfire. It only sends you back to Majula. You can't ever go to that bonfire. Basically, it's just like easy way for the developers to find a dead end, I guess. It's like, oh, you've been all you can be this way, so you have to go somewhere else now.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But used to, and I guess in Dark Souls 1, and that's what people don't like about this one, is that it would just loop around.
It would just loop, yeah.
Pretty much. It would, yeah. Which I mean, playing Dark Souls 1
as far as making a game goes, it doesn't make it a bad game. I think that the looping thing is much more interesting, sure.
Yeah, but, you don't want the same game. So, I mean, Dark Souls was completely different in level design from Demon Souls, because in Demon Souls... Yeah, sorry. In Demon Souls, you didn't even... There wasn't even like an open world. It was just like there was this hub, and then you went to the different worlds from that hub. You know? So obviously that didn't loop around, but in Dark Souls it did loop around, and this one it's different. So it's all different. There's nothing bad about it per se. It's just what people prefer, I guess.
I think that's what it comes down to. And I mean, again, to your point, I think it makes it better that it is different.
Yeah.
You don't want the same game over and over again. Although, yes, from Demon Souls all the way to Bloodborne, you can definitely tell it was made by the same people. It is a very similar lineage, but
style-wise it is similar.
Yeah, style-wise they're very similar, but there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
And lets you know what it is. No, I really appreciate these games from a distance, anyway.
Oh, these games are incredible. I just like to watch reviews and stuff. Sometimes I watched the Demon Souls reviews recently, and they said the combat is just very nuanced, and that's a perfect way to put it.
Yeah.
It's very nuanced.
It's very fleshed out. I mean,
there's so much to it. It seems at the surface a very simple game. You just fight some stuff, and then you get to the boss or whatever. But like if you really look into it, to be genuinely good at this game, there's a lot to it.
Oh, absolutely. Okay,
so now we're gonna go this way. Okay, so this is kind of a joke in a way. This woman's like a holy woman, and
this room is not as it seems.
And she changes the path. Like that's where the pretty place was with all the big knights. And,
yeah.
And we're going to go a different way that's not so pretty. But to move the path, we have to pray to her or whatever and give her some souls. But look what she does. She just presses the button. And then she prays.
What a bitch.
It's like, you have to pray to me to move the path.
That's actually funny. I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Do you think we should...
Well, let's at least get to the area and show everybody what we'll be up to next time.
Fine. I don't remember at all. When I watched you at some point, no, that wasn't recorded. Never mind. The most annoying part of this game, where you were fighting all those magic guys.
Oh yeah, that was much later on.
Okay. I've gotten a little confused because I've seen you do bits and parts later in the game now too.
Yeah. This game, there's so many different areas in this game that it does get quite confusing if you don't know the game.
Well, and if I don't watch it in order.
Yeah, true. That's what I mean. Because you don't know this game, so... Oh, here's a dark magic guy. He's sitting here looking at the wall. He's kind of a...
An idiot?
Well, he's self-loathing, I think. And yeah, he's kind of a humorous character. Here we are.
The woods.
Wait, what is that? Oh, I know. That's
the Colosseum.
That's the chariot thing. That's actually an optional thing, I think. But looking at that, that's actually cool. I didn't notice that they had that there.
My champion.
It's like, that's a place that you can go later, but actually it's an optional place, so you might never go there.
Cool.
All right.
We're still alive.
Bye bye, baby.
We didn't stop recording stuff. See you later.